You don't come out of a relationship that broke you and magically become fine. You come out trained. Trained to read silence like danger. Trained to scan for tone shifts. Trained to over-explain before someone misunderstands you. Trained to shrink your needs so you don't get punished with distance. Trained to feel calm only when the other person is actively reassuring you. And if you're listening thinking, "That's me, I'm not even the same person anymore," you're right. You're not. But you're not broken in the way your shame says you are. You're adapted. You learned a survival style of love. And survival styles can be rewired. The relationship didn't just hurt your heart. It changed your attachment system. It taught your body what closeness costs. That's why you can know someone is wrong for you and still crave them. That's why you can be done intellectually and still feel pulled physically. Your brain has memories. Your body has programs. And your body will keep running the program until you give it new evidence. Rewiring your attachment starts with the truth most people avoid because it's too exposing. You might think you miss them, but what you really miss is the relief. Relief after anxiety. Relief after silence. Relief after you'd been holding your breath. That relief felt like love because you were deprived. But relief is not love. Relief is the nervous system coming down from a threat response. When a relationship runs on threat then relief, it creates addiction. It's intermittent reinforcement, the unpredictable reward. Sometimes they're warm, sometimes they disappear. Sometimes they give you crumbs, sometimes they give you just enough to keep you hoping. And your system becomes obsessed with earning the just enough. That's why you can feel chemistry with someone who harms you. Not because you're weak, because your body learned to chase the dopamine of reassurance. So if you want to rewire, you stop calling that love. You call it what it is, a pattern that trained your body to confuse anxiety with connection. That's the first rewiring, naming. Because what you name, you can stop worshiping. The second rewiring is this. You stop building relationships around potential. A relationship that broke you usually didn't break you with one big moment. It broke you with 1,000 small betrayals of your nervous system. The delayed replies, the vague promises, the mixed signals, the sudden coldness when you got close, the way you never fully knew where you stood. And in response, you became a person who monitors. You became a person who calculates. You became a person who reads meaning into everything. You became a person who can't relax. That's what broken attachment looks like. You don't experience love, you manage love. You don't enjoy closeness, you surveil closeness. You don't rest, you brace. And if this is you, listen. Your attachment system is not asking you to become colder. It's asking you to become safer. You rewire by choosing inputs that teach your body that love is steady, not intense. Steady. Because the biggest lie you inherited from a breaking relationship is that intensity equals depth. Intensity equals chemistry. Intensity equals fate. But intensity often equals instability. It equals unpredictability. It equals fear. It equals power games. Depth is different. Depth is being held when you're not performing. Depth is being chosen without you needing to detach to be valued. Depth is consistency. Depth is repair. And if your body currently reads steadiness as boring, That's not your truth. That's your conditioning. It means you were trained to feel alive only when you were anxious. So, rewiring is teaching your body a new definition of alive. Alive is calm. Alive is safe. Alive is not waiting for the other shoe to drop. Alive is not checking who viewed. Alive is not replaying conversations at 2 a.m. Alive is being in a connection that doesn't require you to abandon yourself to stay in it. Now, here's where it gets personal in the most "this is me" way. After a relationship that broke you, you might start doing one of two things. You either chase harder, trying to finally get it right, or you shut down completely, telling yourself you don't need anyone. Both are trauma responses. Both are your nervous system trying to keep you safe. The anxious part says, if I can just secure them, I'll finally relax. The avoidant part says, if I don't attach, I can't be hurt. But the healed part says something else. I can attach to someone safe, and I can walk away from someone unsafe. That's the goal. Not to become unfeeling. To become discerning. And discernment starts with a painful truth. The relationship broke you because you kept overriding yourself. You kept saying, it's fine, when it wasn't. You kept accepting inconsistency as normal. You kept lowering your standards to keep access. You kept making your needs smaller to avoid triggering their withdrawal. Every time you did that, your nervous system learned a message. My safety is negotiable. And when safety feels negotiable, your body stays on alert. So rewiring means you stop negotiating your own safety. You become consistent with yourself. You stop giving access to people who create anxiety and call it love. You stop rewarding mixed signals with full intimacy. You stop giving your softness to someone who treats it like something they can pick up and drop. This is what makes rewiring real. Your behavior becomes loyal to your nervous system. Your choices become protective, not reactive. And yes, at first, you will feel withdrawal. You will feel cravings. You will feel that ache to go back to what's familiar. Familiar is not safe. Familiar is just familiar. And your brain will beg you to return because it wants the fastest relief. But the fastest relief is borrowed peace. And borrowed peace always comes with a cost. The cost is another reset, another loop, another lesson in anxiety. So you choose slower relief, real relief, the kind that builds your self-trust. Because self-trust is the core of secure attachment. Not having perfect partners, having a self that you can rely on. Secure attachment is when you trust yourself to respond to reality. If they show up consistently, you can open. If they don't, you can leave. You don't collapse. You don't chase. You don't numb. You stay with yourself. That's security. And the relationship that broke you stole that. It made you doubt your perception. It made you doubt your needs. It made you doubt your worth. It made you doubt your intuition. So, rewiring is rebuilding that trust. You rebuild it by treating your needs as real. You rebuild it by taking your own discomfort seriously. You rebuild it by not forcing yourself to stay where you feel anxious. You rebuild it by choosing consistency over charisma. You rebuild it by choosing presence over potential. And if you do that long enough, something shifts. You stop being attracted to what breaks you. You stop feeling chemistry with chaos. You stop interpreting distance as mystery. You start feeling repelled by inconsistency because your body associates it with pain, not excitement. That is the moment you know you're rewiring. You're not trying to convince yourself of your worth. You're living like you believe it. Another viral truth. The relationship didn't break you because you loved too hard. It broke you because you loved in a place where love wasn't protected. You loved in a place where your heart had to earn basic presence. You loved in a place where your softness was used as a resource, not honored as a gift. So you don't need less love. You need a safer container. And the safest container you can build is the one inside you. A standard that says, if I have to lose myself to keep you, you are not for me. That standard is not bitterness. It's maturity. Because the goal after being broken isn't to become a person who never needs anyone. The goal is to become a person who never abandons herself again. And here is the ending your nervous system has been begging for. You will not feel like this forever. You won't always flinch at silence. You won't always overthink. You won't always carry that tightness in your chest. Not if you stop feeding the pattern that trained you. Not if you stop romanticizing what broke you. Not if you stop calling anxiety chemistry. One day, you'll notice you're in a connection where you're not monitoring, not bracing, not begging your body to calm down. You'll just be there, safe, present, chosen. And you will realize something that will hit you like a wave. What you thought was love before was survival. This is the rewiring. This is the return. Welcome to Attachment Alchemy Lab. You're safe here.